So how much does it cost to make this whipped soap at home? So if let's say you want to do your business, in this video I'm going to share with you all the costs that's going to come with this. So the first ingredient we're going to use is Soap Labs Foaming Body Butter Base, and then after that we're also going to be using Soap Labs Coconut Liquid Soap Base. So to make about 1 kilo of this whipped soap, the first thing we have to do is scoop up about 880 gram of the foaming body butter base, and then that's going to cost you about 48 ringgit and 40 cents. And after that we're going to whisk it with this whisking machine just to make it a little bit more softer before we add in our liquid soap. So the liquid soap we are going to be adding in is to make it a little bit more runnier than how it is currently because it's too pekat. So what we're going to do is we're going to add in 120 gram of this coconut liquid soap from Soap Lab Malaysia, and that's going to cost you RM3.50. Now after that you'll have to whisk it until it looks like this, very creamy, very foamy macam ni lah. Okay, so it's going to be very nice and foamy. And after that we're going to be adding in our next ingredient. So our next ingredient we're going to add is our Grapefruit Lemongrass fragrance oil. This is flake free fragrance oil. We're going to be adding in 20 grams of it, so it's going to be 16 ringgit. Now after that we're going to add also Roselle extract, and this Roselle extract is RM2.40 for 3 grams, and also Centella extract, which is RM2.40 for 3 grams. Adding this for a brightening effect as well as soothing effect. And then after that we're going to also add colors in here. So we are using 2 grams of Synstar red. We're going to put a little bit first because we are going to come up with an ombre looking scrub. So 2 grams of Synstar red is going to cost you RM1.80. Now you can omit this if you don't want color in your product, but we wanted it to be colorful and that's why we added. So here we are going to be separating it, whereby we're going to take out the first layer of this Synstar red yang a bit only tinge of pink, and then lepas tu we are going to be adding in more color just to make it more ombre effect lah. So this is going to be a darker color. So again, same thing, you have to whisk it, and then lepas whisking it, put it back into the piping bag, and then just continue doing it until we get like 2 to 3 different darker pink color. So now once you're already happy with how it looks, you can already pipe it into your container. So now let's go back to our cost. So the total to make this whole thing is RM74.50 per kilo. Now depending on your container size, you can divide it to 100 ringgit, which is going to cost you about RM7.50, or you can divide it to 50 grams each, which is going to cost you RM3.75. Now this is not including packaging. So usually packaging on average is about RM1 to RM3. Let's put it as 150, so then your 100 gram is going to cost you RM9, while your 50 grams is going to cost you RM5.20. If you're someone who wants to create this for your business, you can always buy the materials from us in Soap Lab Malaysia, or if you wanted to OEM with us, we can do it with minimum of 100 pieces. Whatever it is, do contact us. I'm Nisha, your pharmacist and formulator, and if you have any other questions, do comment below. Thank you so much for watching.